G'day trendsetters, just wanted to bring you up to the potatoes in pots that I've planted in pots for an update more or less. And I'll start with this one, which is the composted 400mm pot, and it's full to the top now. And even if I do say so myself, this thing's just going ballistic, mad as. But I filled it about 2 weeks ago. I put a third in it, and just this morning I put the second third in it, so it's full to the top. It'll probably settle a bit, so as it settles I'll just keep it topped up to the top. These two here are the potting mix 400mm pots. I've just put the second third in there, so there's still a third to go. Same with this bloke, only in potting mix. And the two 500mm pots I need to do now, and I'm just going to show you quickly what I do and how I do it. They're not, as you can see, they're just sticking their heads over the top of the pot, so I won't fill the pot right to the top. I'll just put the second third in. The first third is what they planted in and are growing in. Second third is just to get a part of the way up to the pot. I don't like to fill all the way up all at once because the stems are still a bit green and soft, and they can go rotten, and they have gone rotten on me in the past. So I prefer just to fill as they grow, but not right to the top, because it's too, I just said that, didn't I? It's too soft at the top. So I'll move the camera, bring it in so I can give you a closer look, but I think you'll agree, they're looking fabulous. I've got a little fertilizer tip that I'll share with you at the end, thanks to a subscriber who put me on the straight and narrow, so to speak. But we'll get these two done. So as I said, I'll just fill this a third. I've got this, I think they call it a potting mix scoop, and basically just a scoop at a time in and around potatoes. I'm left-handed, I've got to swap hands. The only thing you need to make sure is that you work it in between the individual stems. I've got a little short one there, so I'm not going to go any higher than that at this stage. But another few weeks I'll be doing this again, and I'll get pretty close to the top of the pot, I reckon. How are we looking? A little bit around the back there. Take my label out. Yeah, and right on cue, here comes a plane. They must know when I hit record on the camera somehow. Or maybe I'm just not aware of them until I start recording, and then I can hear them. Who knows? Alright, so that's all I'm going to put in that one. This other one here, so this is the potting mix 500ml pot. This is the one that's got the blend of potting mix and compost, just as a bit of a trial to see if anyone's better than the other. And basically it's just repeating the process with compost. I don't think there's any little short ones in here, so I can fill this. Oh, there's a little short one there, so that's about the limit of the height I can fill. How can I tell this one's got compost? Because it's got chickweed in it. My compost has always got weeds in it, but that's all right. We'll just bury them. This is a little bit on the gluggy side too, but again, that won't matter. These 500ml ones take a fair bit of filling, unsurprisingly. There we go, looking pretty good. Don't want to bury that one. Yep. A little bit more around here. Okay, that will do. Just a little bit of information that I came across thanks to a subscriber, Elizabeth, who suggested that I should fertilise these pots with Kahuna, which is an Australian product made specifically for acid-loving plants like camellias, azaleas, rhododendrons, blueberries. And somehow it had escaped me through my years of growing potatoes. The potatoes don't mind a slightly acid soil, around 6 on the pH scale. And as soon as Elizabeth pointed out that I should be using Kahuna, it just dawned on me that that must be the case, which after a bit of quick research I found out that yes, potatoes do like an acid, slightly acid soil. So if you're growing potatoes, keep lime away from them. Try and fertilise them with an acid-loving fertiliser. Like I said, Kahuna is an Australian product. There will be specific fertilisers produced around the world, I would imagine, for plants that like a slightly acid soil. So just a little heads up there for you on fertilising your potatoes. I'm not going to fertilise today because I want to get all these pots up to the same speed, and then I will give them all a good dose of Kahuna. Funny name, but great product. I'm excited. This is the best potatoes I've grown. Oh no, hang on, don't go. This are my Nadines, Nadines that I bought too many potatoes of and I had to put somewhere, so I planted them in the soil here, and they're going gangbusters as well. So far, apart from at planting time, I've added, they've got about a big bucket of compost each. I've emptied a bag of cow manure on there as well, and I've also mulched quite thickly with the sugarcane mulch and fertilised generously with the Kahuna fertiliser. But these guys are looking lovely. I'm really pleased with my potato crop so far this year. There you go. Cheers, thanks for watching. See you in the next video, and bye for now. Any questions, feel free, please leave them below in the comment section. But wow.